Union Local High School in Ohio. Purdy lines up under center, 1st and 10 from the 25, right to left. Juszczyk in motion, McCaffrey the back, under center snap, play action, throw down the right side, caught by Juszczyk at the 45, and outside the right numbers, he's tackled out of bounds, just shy of the 50. It's a play action shot for the Niners.
Already love the wrinkle because Kyle Juszczyk is so open all the time early in games. A lot of people don't even cover him. And the 49ers start out with play action, having him run a corner route. Nobody's even close to him, and Brock Purdy put it right on the money for Sanders. And it looked like Jair Brown got rubbed off a little bit on that post route by Judy. He just flat out overthrew him, or that's 6 points.
52-yard bomb last week for Sanders. His first deep shot today is incomplete. So a left-footed punt for Corey Bojorquez from his own 33. Sky Moore back to return from the 18. He catches it in stride, runs along the right hash, and breaks free past the 35. Turning around the punter at the 40-yard line of Cleveland. Down the left sideline to the 30, to the 20, and wrestled out of bounds to the 15. One of the best return men in the NFL in 2025 has another breakaway return and sets up the Niners offense in the Toyota.
I love Sky Moore. He is absolutely fearless, and he catches this and puts a cut on Grant Delpit and just goes north and south. He squeezes right in between, down the middle of the field. All the Cleveland Browns, puts a stiff arm on the kicker. Absolutely perfect, and has the 49ers in the red zone after a big time.
From the 14. First quarter, 9:41 to play. 3-by-1 look. Purdy takes the shotgun snap, dumps it over the middle for McCaffrey, makes the catch in stride in between the hash marks of the 5, and is banged down at the 3. But he's got a 49ers first down on a gain of 12 and brings up 1st and goal.
Love the play, and very curious to see Jim Schwartz plan on Christian McCaffrey for him on that play. And as you said, he's number 1 in the NFL in scrimmage yards. You know he's going to get close to 25 touches. That's the magnet of
the 2. McCaffrey lines up to his left. Trio of receivers out right. Quick handoff. McCaffrey up the middle, trying to fight forward. He's in for a 49ers touchdown. He punches a hole in the dog-pound defense and plunges in for 6. It's 6-0 49ers with 8:12 to play first quarter.
Yeah, and it was the zone read to Christian McCaffrey, and he just works off a double with Dominic Pooney and Trent Williams and finds enough, Spencer Burford, and finds enough of a crease. Good block as well by Jake Brendel on the middle linebacker, Schlesinger. And see if they can just pound this up inside.
10th play on this drive, 4th down in inches. Shedeur Sanders under center, takes the snap, gives, and he's stuffed! The Niners shoot in and knock down Quinshon Judkins. It's a 4th down stop with massive penetration. A loss of 1.
What a play by the defense. Right in the middle, is able just to swim the left guard and get in there and make a big time.
3rd down and 14 for Shedeur Sanders, the son of Deion Sanders, 5th-round pick rookie out of Colorado. 2 left and 2 right. Sampson the back. Takes a low shotgun snap on 3rd and 14. Niners bring him down to the 50. Just inside the left numbers. Cleve Farrell the first one there. 3 met Shedeur Sanders for a loss of 14.
What a shot in the arm, Cleve from the 49ers, as he's gotten back into the lineup and just does a really good job working a game over on the side with Keon White, and they are twisting, and it was just a good, tight wrap.
Just 7 yards on 7 targets for Pearsall since he came back 3 weeks ago. He's in motion right to left on 2nd down and 9. Shotgun snap and a play fake. Purdy back to throw. Zips it to the right side. Caught by George Kittle outside the right numbers of the 30, and along the right sideline, plunges down to the 35. Little celebration for George after a gain of 14 and a first.
Does not play a lot of zone, but when they do, Purdy will look for George Kittle, as he did there. Kittle ran a corner route, very good route out there on Denzel Ward, is able to get outside of him, and Brock, with pressure coming down on his lower body.
27 seconds left in the second quarter. 8-7 Browns. 3rd and 10 left to right for the Niners. Shotgun snap for Purdy against a 4-man rush. Clean pocket. Throws it left. Pearsall catches it in stride outside the left numbers of the 45 and angles out of bounds of the 48 with a first down.
Well, good throw by Pitt. Good time provided by the offensive line. Little cheater motion for Ricky Pearsall, and they get him matched up out there and runs a whip route. So he comes inside and then pivots back to the outside on top.
McCaffrey off his right hip. 1st and 10, shotgun snap for Purdy. 4-man rush picked up well. Brock airs it out down the left sideline. Kittle falling for the football, has it ripped out late.
They're going to give it to him.
Down the left sideline at the 8-yard line. Pulled in and ripped out of bounds. And the Niners call a timeout.
What an unbelievable. Love Brock Purdy just gave George a chance on the safety Ronnie Hickman. He caught it really with one hand, was down on the ground, and then Hickman ripped it out. Once again, Superman in the phone booth, George Kittle.
33-yard gain, and what a catch that was. And Hickman pulled the ball out of bounds. Right now, they've got the clock at 4 seconds. It's at the 7. That ball popped out. Was Kittle falling to the ground? 3rd down. And Sanders is in an empty backfield with a bunch to the right. 2 receivers left, including Judy in the slot.
He's going to look for a little quick game.
Takes the shotgun snap against a 4-man rush. Throws over the middle, and it's dropped. Harold Fannin Jr. heard Curtis Robinson coming and dropped it outside the left hash of the 42. Down and 1 from their own 33. 10-8 Niners, 7-12 to play in the 3rd quarter.
They're going to have Fannin take the snap.
He takes the snap. He drops the ball, and the Niners have it. It would be a stop regardless, but the Niners have it inside the 35.
I think Luke Gifford's got it. What a risky move. We've seen a lot of teams around the NFL put the tight end under center, but he never was able to corral that snap. Luke Gifford looked like he was there for the recovery.
It just stood there. Judkins raced to pick it up. Him and Gifford tied it up. Regardless, it would have been the Niners' ball right there. That's 2 4th down stops for San Francisco. This time they get help. Fannin, who had the touchdown earlier from 34 yards out, cannot handle the snap. And it's 1st and 10 for the Niners.
Inside of Trent Williams for a no gain on the play.
McCaffrey is not in there for 3rd and 9. It's Brian Robinson Jr. 1 to either side for Purdy. A shotgun snap. Lifts it over the middle. Kittle reaches head high, leaping for the catch inside the right numbers of the 5, and is brought down at the 4. A lofted throw over the middle to Purdy. Finds his safety valve tight end for 15 and a 1st down.
Yeah, no fear by George Kittle. And defense and coverage by Cleveland. They elect to go zone there. I'm not so sure they're ready. Guys have their heads turned, trying to make an adjustment. George releases in between the hash marks, then bends back out to the corner, and Purdy puts it on.
Shotgun with McCaffrey to his left, Jennings left rather, Pearsall right. Shotgun snap for Purdy, fakes the give, he runs left, he's got a nose for the goal line, and he's in for a 49ers touchdown. Reed Opton in a celebration for the quarterback Brock Purdy. The toe looks just fine on a 2-yard scamper, and the Niners lead 16-8 with 1 quarter.
Jack, what did I say pregame? You gotta have a wrinkle in the run game, and there is the wrinkle. And Christian McCaffrey putting it in the belly, faking up inside. Brock puts it in his belly and then widens it. Purdy could not even get to the back step of his drop.
4th down 11. Thomas Morstead on to punt, puts his right foot into it, and wobbles its way end over end to the 15. It's muffed! The Niners have it at the 15. Along the left numbers, Laverdan couldn't secure, and the Niners come up with the football. Darrell Luter Jr. with the recovery on the 2nd drop today for the Laverdan.
Yep, and that's the Thomas Morstead helicopter kick. That ball is tumbling end over end, and Laverdan waved for a fair catch. That ball went right through his hands, hit him in the belly, and a really good heads-up job by Darrell Luter, just mirroring in front of him, hoping that ball would drip out. It did. And D. Lewis.
His 3rd down and goal from the 8-yard line. Niners of 8 of 13 on 3rd down. Shotgun snap. Purdy looks left, throws left, and a head-high catch made at the V in Cleveland by Jawan Jennings for a 49ers touchdown. Jawan Jennings has a touchdown in 4 of the 5 games this month. He's the only 49ers receiver to have one this year, and it's 23-8 with 11:05 to play.
It's touchdown number 5, and it is right at the target area. They get he and Ricky Pearsall stacked up Ricky runs an out cut. That's going to take the nickel corner out to the outside, and Jawan with a beautiful route game in the second quarter. The other big one was a broken ball that was hit and was fluttering, and Bond ran underneath it.
Shotgun snap on 4th and 16. Sanders back to pass. He's planted into the ground. Another sack for the Niners defense. This one's for Keon White.
Well, Shedeur Sanders will hold the football, and he has to on 4th and 16. It's down the field, and Keon White is working a pass rush game with Cleve Farrell and wraps around that, is able to come off of his block. Batonio does not adjust to the twist game, and Keon White lowers the boom on Shedeur Sanders.
Sends the Browns offense off the field with a loss of 10 and sends the fans to their cars. They're filing down the stairs here at Huntington Bank Field. And the 49ers now have 2 sacks today. The sack count, car right, 2 to either side for Purdy. Shotgun snap on 3rd down and 12. 4-man rush, rolls right, throws right. Catch made just outside the right numbers at the 30-yard line. Jawan Jennings comes back for the football. 13-yard gain and a first down.
Well, every time they have decided, it seems like, to play zone defense, Brock Purdy has been able to move around and...
That is 20 unanswered points for the Niners. They have dominated here in the second half, and it all dates back to when at the end of the first half, Tim, they went down for the field goal. Since then, the momentum has stayed on the side of San Francisco.
Yeah, no question. And the defense able to take the football back. Special teams, the muff was huge on a punt that was called to be a fair catch here with a victory.
5 wide for Sanders on 2nd down and 10. Takes the snap. 5-man pressure for the Niners, who flush him out right and track him down from behind. It's Cleve Farrell for the second time today, who drops Sanders back at the 39 for a loss of 11.
Occasion. And then offensively, what Brock and the passing game were able to do on 3rd down. Unbelievable when you